Hello to the mighty Southland and welcome to the Division Manager message for today. I'm your Division Manager, Jay Brad Britton. In case we have never met, I hope we do meet sometime soon at some division function. Each week, I like to give a little update and recognize some of the people who are making it happen and getting the job done and kind of let you know about a few upcoming events. So let me just dive right in and talk about our top offices for last week and congratulate you. What you're looking at is a screenshot of part of our Region Manager report. And you will notice here that the Downey team came in number 8 in the region, number 4 in our division. Congratulations, Hans Hilton and team. Anthony Hayes and the Newport Beach squad were right above Downey, and those guys were at number 7 and number 3 in our division. Mission Viejo just above that. Jeremy Farr, congratulations to Jeremy Farr, Mission Viejo team. And then the number 1 in our division, number 3 in the region was the West LA team led by Mr. Kuval Patel. Congratulations to all of you. Here's who's getting it done from the rep perspective. Last week, we had Mr. Connor Kelly leading the way with 9,000. These are our veteran reps, our CSP, FSMs, and CSPs. And so we have, as I said, Connor Kelly leading the way, 9,000. Leah Eliopoulos over 6,000. Ben Cooper up over 5,000. Michael Lemaster, 3,900. Nate from Long Beach, 3,500. Francine, Logan, Chase, and John Viegas all over 1,000. That rounds out our people over 1,000. The CSPs were 77 orders for the CSPs for $36,000 and $469 average order. So that's very strong. As far as the rest of the team, these are people, all reps under 30,000 in sales. We were led by Maddie Trester, new person from West LA. Nice job, 3 orders and a little over 4,000. Strong report there. Amira, 4 orders and 3,200. Sammy Sanchez, 5 orders for 2,400. Chates Wise, 7 orders. Very nice. I like seeing the big numbers of orders. That's my favorite. This is my favorite column, you guys. 2,100. Nice work. Chloe Howell. Now it's nice to sell 1,900 now that you're at 30%, right? Let's go, Chloe. Good job getting to that dirty 30 mark. Albert Guerrero, 2 orders and 1,600. Amanda Shea with 1 order, but $1,600. Very nice. Presley Reza, almost at 6,000, over 1,500. I believe that was in one day. That was a grand day last week. Doug Hallamarian, district manager Dougie Hallamarian with $1,400 for the week, and then Stephen Rios with 5 orders and 1,300. That rounded out our top 10. So you can see a lot of people on the board, a lot of people with orders. Some of these people brand new, some of these people full-time students, but 119 orders with 42,000 in total CPO. That was good for a top 10 finish in the region, in the nation, by the way, and a $356 average order. So strong on the average order front. So just to wrap up, a couple of announcements here about some upcoming events. This Saturday, we have our service call training introduction, right? An introduction to service call training. What is a service call? A service call is when we go to a customer's house, physically go there, and we sharpen their knives. We polish, sharpen, clean. If they have some broken items, we'll help them package it up, show them how to send it back. We'll even call UPS for them if they want us to. But we want to make sure we give the customers this amazing level of service. Oftentimes, when we do service calls, if they're done right, these customers buy more Cutco. In fact, there are some of our reps that make almost their entire weeks are now service calls. So if you haven't been trained on how to do that, but you would like to be trained, come join the introduction to service calls. You need to be over 10,000 in CPO to officially start doing service calls. But even if you're not, if you're at 6,000 or so and you'd like to at least know more about the program, you can join a Zoom this Saturday. It is from 10 to 11:30. And it's going to be an introduction to the whole service call program and also to the events team. The events team are people who not only do they do their demos and normal presentations and demonstrations as they do, but they also do service calls, but they also do events. An event is like the Orange County Fair, for example. So we'll have 1, 2, maybe even up to 3 different booths with a person or 2. On really busy days, we might have 4 people there working, and they stay pretty busy. And these are people who come by, and some of them already own Cutco, probably a majority of them already own Cutco, and they stop by and they just buy right there on the spot. They just add on to their orders. Or sometimes we get people coming by and they've either heard of Cutco but don't own it, or maybe they've never even heard of Cutco. And so we do like a little 5 to 15 minute demo for them, just standing there talking to them. And we have reps that routinely will sell $3,000, $5,000, sometimes even $10,000 in a day on really, really good days at some of these very busy events. Most people start off by doing smaller events, maybe a little farmer's market or various things like that. There's all kinds of events that in a non-pandemic happen, every month. We have plenty of them. They're just now starting to open back up, and we've got lots of openings on our events team. So this service call training is all part of being on the events team, because one thing that happens is when we're at events is customers want service. And if I'm the one talking to them, I want to be the one to go. I've already built the rapport. I want to be the one to go and do the service for that customer as well. So service call training and events training all kind of mixes together. And we're going to start some live service call trainings and events team trainings, a program called what do we call it? Events 101. Okay. So it's basically people just getting into the program. We have some people, as you saw on our CSP list, that, sold, $3 and $5 and $6 and $9,000 for the week. A lot of that is because of doing different events and things like that, and service calls and events. So it really opens up a whole new area for your business. It doesn't take the place of, making calls and getting referrals and doing demos. At least it's not designed to do that. Although some people get so busy with their service calls, they don't even have time to do regular demos hardly anymore. So if that's something that interests you, talk to your manager about, hey, how do I get qualified for an official invite to service call training? The live training is going to take place next week. Let me see. Yes, in the pilot office next Wednesday, the 14th. So we won't be able to have like 50 people or anything there, but we could certainly have 8 to 10, maybe even 12 or 15 people. So if you're over 6,000 and this is something that interests you, talk to your manager. Your manager is going to talk to either me and or Sally Sigario, who leads this program, and see about getting you an invite there. Okay. And then you'll also be able to be introduced to some of our other top events people, like Leah Eliopoulos, who's our events coordinator, and it will be very positive. So this is just what's happening in the next week or so. Make sure that you are, making a good impression, keeping your name on the sales report every single week so that you can make the right kind of impression, because you don't just say, oh, I want to be on the events team, and you're just on it, right? This is it's not like an official interview process, but you've got to be somebody that we feel like we can count on. That's extremely responsible and very fired up about the Vector opportunity and helping people get Cutco. So that's what's going on. Great week last week, everybody. We are about to enter our busiest season, which is the summer. So we need more assistant managers. If your manager hasn't talked about this, every single office location we have has at least 2 openings for assistant managers. Some have more than that. And we are looking for leaders, looking for people to help us lead the way, do field training, be able to take calls when reps call in when they're on demos, to help them answer their questions, and helping in the interview process. We're going to be interviewing thousands of people this summer. So we need help. We need help. There's no way the district managers and branch managers can do it all by themselves. And we're opening up several new offices that need assistant managers also. So if you want leadership, you can earn that. Okay. You just need to make sure you talk to somebody about, hey, what do I need to do to put myself in a position for a leadership role? And of course, selling Cutco is great on a resume, but being an assistant manager or an assistant manager intern or a recruiting manager or various things like that, that goes even farther on a resume. And the reason is because the experience is so valuable as well. Take advantage of all the opportunities. Thank you for being awesome, Mighty Southland, and we'll see ya.